But a spinal fracture could also be a transverse process, or
Right.
even
Exactly.
something that doesn't even get even close to the cord.
Right.
So.
Good. Hannah, we're kind of snitching your talk here. Keep going. And Linda's got a selective spinal up here for you.
This is a sample that Eau Claire, I think it's pretty similar to Norris actually. What it does, the algorithm kind of matches what you have too, but it talks about very selective spinal immobilization, and it talks about the concept of why it's there, which patients do require immobilization with a cervical collar, and that's what you talked about, the collar, and then telling them to chill out for a little bit.
And you can see there's a little one on, go back up just a little bit. On penetrating trauma. See that on the bottom right there?
Yep.
And the CAD should only be used for extrication only. That's
Yep,
interesting
yep.
in there.
Eliminating the standing longboard. Sorry, Sam.
Oh, that's okay.
Now that you just got done.
Just got done doing it, yeah.
Not just using it.
And why did they say they wanted to eliminate that?
Just because of the science that's there, them being able to be ambulatory, following the commands, getting them down and putting them actually prevents that movement of the spine better than what rescuers do. The
Well, I
body
agree
itself will
with that,
take
yeah.
care of itself. It talks a little bit about the seated patient, and it even goes into step by step. Both EMTs do this.
So it gives a cutoff for what EMTs can do selectively? And first responders versus paramedics?
First responder and
Okay.
EMTs, and then this is an advanced EMT protocol. But it actually, I pretty much stole it from John Schultz, and that's what he's getting through Eau Claire Fire, and hopefully we will for ours too. But it's based on that, not Bledsoe science, but Dr. Katie's study and some of the other abstracts that Hannah was mentioning.
So Linda, I didn't get to see it on there, so for the first
I'll print
responder
it out.
protocol, do they tell first responders then hold manual stabilization and the EMTs determine
Yes.
whether they're actually
I
gonna
believe it
maintain
does say that. I'll print it out to.
So we still want the first responders holding manual until the decision is
you're
made
sure.
by the EMT.
Not from this one.
You want to send it to me and I can go print it out?
Or do you want to save it? Hannah, can they save it to your jump drive there? And then we can print it out?
Well, if she just sends it to me, I can just go right to her.
Or email it?
I don't, this is, I suppose I could do that.
Email with Windows Live, is that what you would do there? Or?
Just forward the email to me.
Okay. Oh.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Or don't.
I'll go out and do it out there. You guys keep talking.
Linda's very adapted.
Yeah, technology.
So Hannah, did we hit on some of the points then that you have to bring up on some of this selective spinal?
Yeah. I was just going to talk a little bit about the Nexus study, the Canada cervical spine removal.
Yeah, great.
These studies, well, I found this article and it says each year 13 million patients are evaluated for possible cervical spine